Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to another episode of the Citadel of Chaos. If you remember the last episode, we ended up playing games, and it turned out we were actually really good at them. And then we left the room, and that's where we saved it. So we are picking up right where we left off. Okay. It's 169. Yeah, we went into 169. The room you are in is some sort of grand dining hall. A long table large enough to seat some 40 or 50 people stands in the center, edged with chairs. Various doors and passageways lead from the room, but you're particularly interested in two wide staircases which lead upwards to either end of a balcony overlooking the hall. Paintings and suits of armor decorate the walls. The room is empty. What would you like to do? To explore the left-hand staircase upwards, turn to 19. Or to take the right-hand staircase upwards, turn to 197. If you want to take a closer look at the paintings or inspect the suits of armor. I remember this room from the last playthrough. Every time I died, I ended up right back here. I think I take the right-hand staircase. Their stairs are well worn and creak under your weight. Cautiously, you climb up to the balcony. Along the balcony, there are 3 doors. Which would you like to take? To open the door to the left, open the door in the center, investigate the door to the right. I do not remember which door went where. I want to say I took the door to the right. The door opens and you enter the room. It is quite large and is decorated with various carvings. It looks something like an artist's statue, and a number of unfinished stone statues line the wall. In the center of the room, a large stone gargoyle is standing on a stone-carved box. As you enter the room, the creature creaks as its head turns towards you. Slowly it comes alive, hopping down off its pedestal. It blocks your way through the room to the door on the far side. Draw a sword in advance. Select a spell scroll and cast some magic. Look through my bag for something to use. Nip out of this room and try the middle door. What do I have in my bag that you might want? Silver mirror, vial of hogweed essence, jar of ointment. I don't have any of those. Running out of the room. Try casting a spell. Fire scroll spell, weakness spell, creature copy spell. What if I decide not to do this? What do I have? I have 2 scroll of weaknesses. I have 2 scrolls of creature copy. I'm going to use a scroll of weakness. The creature groans as the spell takes effect. Its enormous weight is now a great burden to it. It shambles towards you, but you are able to sidestep it and head for the door on the far side of the room. You leave the room and head down a short corridor. Some meters down, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase. This is a spiral staircase which leads straight up into the Citadel Tower. You climb the stairs cautiously and eventually arrive on a small landing with 2 doorways in front of you. Will you take the left-hand door or the right-hand door? I don't remember which door did what. I'll take the left-hand door. Did I even make it this far? I did. The door opens, allowing you into a large circular room. You scratch your head quizzically. In the center of the room, you can see a small island, surrounded by a wide trench, on which stands a chest, locked with metal fastenings. The trench is too wide to jump and is very deep. Just inside the door is a length of rope. A door leads from the room opposite the door you came in through. I remember the rope. The box was too heavy. Ignore the box and walk around the trench to the other door. Try casting a strength spell and leap across trench. Pick up the rope and formulate a plan. I'm going to try the strength spell. You chant the words of the strength spell scroll, and the parchment evaporates into nothingness. With your newfound strength, you leap easily to the center of the room over the trench and break open the lock on the chest. You curse as you find nothing inside but a good weight of lead shot. Quickly, you leap back across the trench towards the other door as the spell is wearing off. That whole time, it was just bullshit. I'm going to test my luck. 9. Sadly, your luck has run out. You needed a luck score of 6 or below and rolled a luck score of 9. You fall into the trench frantically. You try to grasp the edge as you tumble over, but without success. Head over heels, you tumble down the pit, and your last memory is your final crash as you hit the ground below, which kills you instantly. You have failed in your mission. The end. I at least found out what was in the damn chest, right? But I'm going to go back to the bookmark, and we're going to do that again. I always come to this area. That means I got my scrolls back. I do. I have all my scrolls back. Right-hand staircase. We're going to investigate the door to the right. We're going to do this. What if I attack it? You advance and take a swing at the creature. With the clang, your sword bounces off its stone body. Realizing that you cannot harm it with your weapon, you may either cast a spell by turning to 20. So I have to cast a spell anyway, don't I? Let's do the weakness. Let's take the right-hand door again. Right, I took the left door last time. I think I took the left door. Oh well. You try the handle and it turns. The door is stiff and you must shove it open. The room inside is some sort of living abode, with tables, chairs, shelves, and a collection of animal heads on the wall. There is a plush pile carpet on the floor. Suddenly, one of the animal heads turns and looks towards you. It is some kind of dog, and it barks loudly in a tone which is a warning, both to you and to any of its cronies, which may be within earshot. As you watch the head, you do not notice a carpet which flies up off the floor and whisks past you, clipping your ear. You spin around in time to see one of the chairs slowly reforming itself into a tall man. What business have you here? How will you respond? You want to try to talk to him? Did I try talking to him before? He is not interested in your chat or your stories and questions your authority to be there. Without warning, he turns into a snake hissing at you and slithers across the floor towards you. Meanwhile, the dog head on the wall has detached itself and is now floating through the air towards you. Do you use a spell against them, or do you search through your backpack for something to use? Creature copy? You cast the spell into the air. As you do so, the flying carpet sails past you, and to your consternation, a second identical carpet appears and begins to fly around the room. Suddenly, the air is a whirl. The dog head flies off the wall and bites your arm savagely, lose 2 stamina points. The man, who is turned into a snake, slithers up to you and lunges forward, strikes your leg. So I cast a copy of something that doesn't even matter. What is this game? What is this game? Is there no end? Do you hit a spot and just say, okay, you die? Oh, hit it, you die. Is that what's going on here? I'm lucky, but what does that mean? The snake fangs merely graze you. You lose another 2 stamina points. Though fortunate to survive, you are not unscarred. Your body is racked with pain, and you must either offer your opponents a gift from your backpack or leave the room. I could have... I'll offer him some gold. As you hold out the gold pieces, the 3 creatures stop in their tracks. They gasp as they look at your coins. An invisible... Did I give them all of it? They gasp as they look at your coins. An invisible hand snatches them from you and lays them on the ground. They look at you and a voice demands more. You put out all your gold pieces and throw them in the center of the room. A voice rings out. Well, stranger, you are indeed welcome here in the house of the Mix. M-I-K-S. Mix. We thank you for your gift. If you are heading on, take the door ahead of you. Beware of Ganges. We wish you luck with your journey. You may add 1 luck point for the Mix good wishes and leave through the door ahead of you. You guys took 4... I wasted a scroll. I have no gold, and I'm down 4 hit points. I just want to take your fucking heads off. You leave through the door, find yourself at the foot of another spiral staircase leading up to the Black Tower. Climbing the stairs, you eventually come to a landing where a single door is the only way onwards. You try the door. It opens slowly. You feel yourself sucked into the room as if by magic. Your torch flickers and dies. The room is pitch black. From nowhere, yet everywhere, I remember that face, comes a mocking laugh which fills the room. Foolish adventurer, says another voice, which changes its tone from high to low as it speaks. Welcome to the home of the Ganges. Unfortunately, it will be the last room you ever see. Ah, but of course you cannot see, can you? But we can see you. Can't we, brothers? And laughing voices come from all around you. Suddenly, a ghostly white luminous face flies towards you. You recoil in horror, throwing yourself on the ground. You begin to feel very frightened. Lose 1 skill, 2 stamina, and 1 luck point for your fear. How will you escape the wrath of the Ganges? Will a fire spell do anything? I'm just wasting all my spells at this point. It's like, oh, it does nothing. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, it did nothing. Nothing to help you. You cast your spell and wait for a fireball to appear at the end of your torch. The torch flickers just enough for you to see if there is a door on the far side of the room, but then goes out again. The Ganges laugh once more at your efforts to thwart them. See? Did shit. All my shit. It's like I got peanut butter in my bag. You feel a blow on the head, which knocks you to the ground again, lose 2 stamina points. Draw my fucking sword. Silence spreads over the room. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream comes from one corner, and a hideous face appears in the air, shooting towards you, screaming as it comes. Your hair stands on end, and your legs turn to jelly. Somehow you manage to reach the door, fling it open, and race through. However, you have forgotten that you are high in a tower, and the balcony has no railing. You tumble over the ledge and fall straight down. Well, let me throw away another potion. What's it? Oh, did I not say it right, and I end up falling to my death? You cast your spell, but nothing happens. You fall down into the tower, finally landing with a fatal crash on the floor below. The fearsome creatures have robbed you of your magic, and now of your life. You have failed in your mission to the end. I don't think anybody's supposed to make it out of this fucking Citadel. Once you get in, you're done. I think that's the point. I think that's the point of this. I'm gonna go back in one more time before I say, fuck the Citadel of Chaos. Right hand staircase. Let's try the left door. The locked door is very strong and made of solid oak. It was unlikely you will break it down, but you may try. Otherwise, you could use a strength spell to smash it. The lock is copper, and you could try using a copper key if you have one, which I don't. I'm going to go ahead and use the spell that's not going to work. As the magical strength from the spell surges through your body, you charge the door with all your might. Roll 1 die. I rolled a 3. The door does not break and you must lose 2 stamina points. You'll have to return and either try the middle door or the far door. Let's go to the middle door. You listen to the door and can hear squeaky voices and laughing and squabbling. Oh yeah. You try the handle and the door opens. Inside is a brightly colored room. A few small beds are in one corner, and strewn about the floor are small mannequins of various brutish creatures. Along the right-hand wall is a large box, and just beyond the box is a door. In the center of the floor, and looking up at you quizzically, are 3 infant creatures. They are human-like, but have green skin, pointed ears, and slit-like eyes. What will your approach be? Walk confidently across the room to the far door? Say, fuck y'all. As you stride past them, little creatures watch you silently. They seem merely to find you interesting. You feel that something is not quite right here. You leave the room and head down a short corridor. Some meters down, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase. This is a spiral staircase which leads right up into the Citadel Tower. You climb the stairs cautiously and eventually arrive at a small landing with 2 doorways in front of you. Door to the left or the door on the right? Take the left door. Then we got this bullshit with the box. I'm gonna ignore the box and walk around. You leave through the door and find yourself at the foot of another spiral staircase leading up into the Black Tower. Climbing the stairs, you eventually come to a landing where a single door is the only way onwards. You try the door, it opens slowly. Now I'm with these bitches again. Fucking Ganges. Fire spell does nothing. I'm gonna draw my sword. Oh yeah, and I die. Okay, I guess we're doing this again. Right hand staircase. The left door. If I try the door to the left, then I just not fail. 1 die? Well, why do I only have 1 die? My luck is down to 6? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So, I took, you know what? Yes, that's cheating, but goddammit, I don't give a fuck. Left door. I don't care if it's cheating. I gotta know what's behind it. Thank you. Your enhanced strength allows you to break down the door successfully. What's in this room? What have I been trying so hard for? This room is an elegant bedchamber, plushly decorated with fine lace and fur carpet. In the center of the room is a large 4-poster bed. Sitting up in the bed, eventually awakened by all the commotion, is a beautiful, sylph-like woman. I think I remember this. With long dark hair and deep piercing eyes. What right have you in here? She asks angrily. With those words, her eyes turn blood red and 2 jets of liquid fire shoot directly at you. What will you do? I have a special gift for her. What do I have? I think I offered her the mirror before and she wanted nothing to do with it. Oh, I don't have anything. So, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. I was gonna do this, the fucking... Let's try I did the left-hand door. Man, I can't go back either. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is not... Walk around the trench. And get these guys. Fire spell does nothing. I don't have anything in my backpack to give them. It's like, it's just death. It's just death. If I get to them, it's just death. It's just death. It's all death. That's all it is. Why I'm wasting my time, I don't know. It's just death. I guess I'm gonna do this again. Or not. Do I have something that she'll take? Actually, no, I don't. I did that already. The shielding spell. You cast your shielding spell, alas, and alack, the spell is ineffective against magical weapons. The jets of fire sear straight through your shield and burn you into your eyes. Screaming in pain, you drop to the floor. The curtain of death drops over you. You have failed in your mission. So everything from this point on is death. So it's pointless. So there thus ends the Citadel of Chaos. I did not brave the stupid Citadel of Chaos. I don't understand why they would have a spot in the game where you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. With the 106 gold pieces too. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Was there anything I could have done? I went in here. I took the door on the right, and it was this thing. I did the weakness spell. I made it out of the room. I took the door to the left. What if I took the door to the right? Living abode. Oh yeah. What business have you here? Oh yeah, there was that. You know what? What was the door on the left? Was the door on the left the stupid room with the fucking box in there again? Spell, weakness. The room with the box. Yeah, all roads are death. All road from there is death. Alright, I'm not wasting my time with a Citadel anymore. It's very moving. So that's gonna do it for the stupid Citadel of Chaos. I don't understand why. I figured I would just not get there, and I made kind of different decisions, and I still ended up there. I don't understand what the point of that was. I think I'm gonna try one more game book, probably the Forest of Doom. And if that is as fruitless as everything else, I don't know if I'm going to be continuing the Fighting Fantasy. It's just, how is everything bad? Unless there's something I'm missing. If there's something I'm missing, definitely throw it in the comments. Because right now it's just, it feels like a rigged game. It's like the DM had no intention of anybody ever living. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I won't be seeing you in the next one, because there's not going to be another one of this that I know of. Not in the foreseeable future, probably not ever. But thank you anyway for watching. Goodbye!